In a place hidden from view, the patient was fine. An oxygen tube was clogged, causing temporary air shortage. So the patient was all good, and Mary rushed back to the lab to find Ace, but Ace was already long gone. What she didn't know was, Ace was acting like a hero, easing patient's pain. As she left, she heard, "I can't see you. I know you're there. Tell them I'm not fleeing yet. Hey, hold on." Ace was stunned. She didn't know how the patient was aware of her. But she transformed again. "How do you know where I am? You look amazing." I even forgot how good everyone else looks, but little did she know, the patient recognized her as an angel. The patient even confessed his feelings for Mary, while she was supposed to be the one reading hearts. She was so confused and wanted to know why. The only condition was, let's go grab a bite together. Daniel Whale, the new generation of humans to come. I don't buy it. Though Ace remained skeptical, Raisin hit the nail on the head about angelic traits. Just make a leap and wake up as a real human. But not all angels make the cut. You need super strong faith. That way, you might get a chance to become human. Then, Raisin took Ace to the place he once jumped from. He shared his experience of becoming human. Why did you do it? Raisin pulled out photos of his family, especially of his wife. Only by truly feeling that kind of emotion and tasting the bittersweet flavors of life can one understand that endless time makes immortality seem trivial. Raisin took Ace to the angel gathering coast. But when he tried to hear God's voice again, he found he couldn't. Whenever that beautiful song played, angels couldn't help but get lost, like going through a soul cleansing. Later, when Ace opened her eyes, Raisin was already swimming in the water like a fish in water. For him, the sea brought unmatched joy. Ace began to feel curious about everything human. Subtitles. She quickly shared her idea of becoming a human being with her angel friend Carl. He yearns to be human, to savor the fresh breeze, relax in the seawater, and touch the hair of his beloved. But he didn't know Mary's feelings. So one evening, he took the initiative to find Mary, and at that moment, he finally understood. But he had no clue how to kiss, so he just watched her leave, thinking, is this the end of our fateful story? Little did he know, they ran into each other again at Raisin's release party and took photos together. But when Mary looked at the photos, she realized Ace was just a blurry shadow, leaving her wondering, is he really a messenger from God? So, after the party ended, Mary invited him to her home, eager to uncover all of Ace's secrets. And that led to the opening scene where he told her he was a messenger of God, with no feelings or touch whatsoever. He talked about events in the surgery room and how Mary was heartbreakingly sad because of him, but Mary still couldn't fully trust him. She told Ace to get lost, and from then on, he never showed up again. She tried to mimic humans to ease her sadness. Even though he had no feelings, Mary turned gloomy, like a kite missing its guiding string. She got lost even at work. The next day, he sought out Raisin to ask about Ace. Raisin, seeing the girl's love-induced pain, had to share about angelic traits. Mary was shocked. She wished for a life with Ace but didn't want him to sacrifice his eternity for her. She returned to the library where they met, thinking, when will we meet again? But Ace didn't appear after her calls. She thought that day would end silently, but the next second, Ace suddenly appeared, and yet Mary said something that broke her heart. She didn't want Ace to give up his immortality because of her. In front of all the angels, she lived resolutely. Ace's love had deeply seeped into her heart. Later, she reached where Raisin jumped, pondering being an angel. Distant apart from her love and unable to feel that faithful warmth, she was willing to toss aside her eternal costume, just to stay by his side in this mortal realm. It turns out that angels sacrificing wings for love is merely a legend. When Ace awakens once more, the blood on her hands represents. Yet that excruciating pain couldn't compare to the joy of being human. She spun and leaped in the streets like a giddy kid. She wanted to tell Mary the good news right away, but when she rushed to the hospital, she was told Mary was off at her uncle's. She wanted to dash off but found her pockets empty, couldn't even catch the bus. Talk about a tight budget. She silently wished for her angel friend's help. Sure enough, a little car appeared a moment later. But lo and behold, she got robbed. But the joke's on them, she had no valuables. So the robbers, not wanting to leave empty-handed, took her shoes. What a bummer. Just then, a torrential downpour hit. She had to stand barefoot in the freezing rain. Though cars were whizzing by, not one would stop. Just as she was about to give up, a big truck pulled over. She finally got on the truck, and not far away was her angel friend Carl. When Mary opened the door, she found a steaming hot. In that instant, everything clicked and literally came together. The next morning, they both eagerly awaited the sunrise. We're meant to be together for life, you and me, and it felt like the air was filled with sweetness, like a candy store opening up. She finally felt the water hugging her skin and could smell the perfume wafting around. Meanwhile, Mary was busy shopping at the supermarket.